Okay, this is the story about a carpet. This is take two because the first time I forgot to bring the microphone round so that I could speak into it. When I started editing this short clip, there was no volume. So we're at it again. So I hope I can get it all in this time. I was ready for it last time, and it's all ad lib. But it's Helena, our daughter, and grandson Aaron are coming to see us next week because it's our 60th wedding anniversary, and they're coming to help us celebrate. So Ruth and I got married in 1965 at the Centenary Methodist Church in Boston on the 7th of May. But before that, things weren't good at home where I lived, and we decided we'd try and get a flat. So when we got married, we'd got everything, we've got a flat and everything ready. So through my work, I was able to look at all the adverts in the Boston Standard the night before printing, and so we were able to get a flat from Mrs. Manton. She lived down off Punchbowl Lane, and that was 10 Woodville Road. And I moved in there, I think, in the March of 1965. So we needed some furniture. Ruth was the one with a bit of money. So she bought the furniture and I bought some bits and bobs that I could afford. I think in 1965 I was earning about, it might have been £8.50 a week. It wasn't bad, £8.50 a week. Ruth was on more than that, as she was by then junior staff nurse at London Road. So I was looking for bits and bobs, and I bought some carpets and table and chairs and things like that second hand from William H. Brown's saleroom in Rosegarth Street off West Street in Boston. Now I've looked it up on a map, and Rosegarth Street is still there. I mean, I've not been in Boston for nearly 20 years, but in those days it was a very vibrant place. House clearances and things happened, and the stuff was sold off by auction. William H. Brown's is one of the principal auctioneers in the town. And I went round there this particular week to look at what they got. And because I knew the auctioneers through my work, then I was able to put in a bid for the things, so item number so-and-so, and I'd like to bid up to so much for them. And I think there's a table and chairs and some carpets. Now this was the principal carpet, the one we're on about. This is the story of the carpet. We've still got it, you see. I bought it 60 years and 2 months ago, very second hand. If I paid 10 quid, I only £8.50, I could have only paid a fiver for this carpet. Things weren't expensive in those days like they are now. I mean, things were relative to what you earned. So a second-hand carpet would only be a fraction of the price of when it was new. It's quite a big carpet. It's a big square. Nice colour. And it was an Axminster, so I probably did pay more. It got a really good pile to it. And this carpet then, first of all, was in the flat at 10 Woodville Road. We were there for maybe a year or so, and we managed to buy a house, one of the new houses built by Farrow brothers on the Woodside estate, which was just across the road from where grandmother lived, or our family home in Boston at that time had been 129 London Road. And grandma was still living there. Mother and father had moved out to Swineshead Bridge. They lived at Bridge House, Swineshead Bridge. It was rented from a local farmer whom my father knew through work. So we managed to get this house at Farrow Brothers, 45 Woodside. And consequently, the carpet went there. It could have been in the lounge, actually. It's quite a big carpet. We were there a few years, and we moved to Ivy House. In 1970, we moved to Ivy House, New Bolingbroke, and it was definitely our bedroom carpet there. And consequently, after 14 years, we moved to Northcote, Sandy Lane Great Steeping. And after a couple of years there, my aunt died, and I had some money which we put into the house and enlarged it. It was after Ivy House in Bolingbroke, it was a big shock because it was a tiny little country cottage on a small holding with sort of one room downstairs and a converted garage and 2 rooms upstairs and a bathroom upstairs. So we altered that, and this carpet was covered part of the floor in our big bedroom. We were there, I don't know, 20 odd years, and then we moved here to France in 2003, and this carpet came with us. And it's been that's it. Now, why we're taking the carpets up, let's get to that bit now. So this is the reason for the story and the reason, a little bit of video that's coming in a minute. Because here, when it gets warm, then we take the carpets up off the tile floors. And in the winter time, come October and end of October, November, then we put carpets down again on the tile floors to keep the heat in. And this particular carpet is in our living area where we sit and watch telly and read and have our wood burning stove. And it's been here 20 years on the floor. In our house here in the Loire Valley. So this carpet is over 60 years old. It's still got a tread. It's still got some pile to it. That's right. As you'll see, Milu, you'll see an interesting bit. The dog. I spent ages vacuuming the carpets because before they go away, the good clean up so that they're not, they don't attract things that you don't want in your carpets when they're in store. They're stored high up on top of some rooms and things outside in the shed. And Milu was just demonstrating, as you'll see in a minute, how good the pile still is, although it is threadbare in places. I've given it a good vacuuming. So the reason that's prompted me to tell you this little tarry-diddle is that, say, I bought it second hand, and after 60 years of marriage, and I bought it 2 months before we got married, it's still with us. The other carpets I bought at the same time have long gone now. There were some rubber-backed ones and some smaller bits and pieces. But this one is still here. And I think it still will be. I keep looking at the threadbare bits. They're not totally threadbare. They're not holes through yet. But they don't get a lot of wear. It doesn't get a lot of wear. It's in the end of a room. So there's no through traffic on it. There's just Ruth and me and the dogs. Although, as you can see, the pummeling that the Milu's giving this carpet, you'd think it would last 5 minutes longer. So it's got quite a bit of life left in it yet. So it'll go away now until October, November, and come down and go back into the room for another winter. Keep us warm. So there we are. It was bought at William H. Brown's saleroom, Rosegarth Street, Boston, in March 1965. Second hand. It was a good carpet, and we still have it. So I hope you like this little bit of video. You'll see in a minute, and then the adverts come at the end. It's not just dusting day, it's carpet removal day. So we've been in the veranda and done there, and there's a click-clack ready, and carpet's gone. And here we've taken the carpet up from here, and now look at that little idiot there. Look at him. I've just vacuumed it. I've super vacuumed it. Look at that. I've super vacuumed that carpet so that the pile is all, and look at him. Already your mum's just taking all these little ornaments off the top of here so I don't crash them all down when I lift this up. And look, I don't know. What's that Milu doing? That Milu, what's he doing? You don't think he's doing anything he shouldn't, is he? I've just cleaned that carpet, Milu. That carpet has just had a super vacuum. It suits you, does it? Oh no. It's just what a Milu needs. He's going round and round and round, look.
Getting a super vacuum as well.
Oh. He's now, oh. Something out Milu, the carpet's going up. It's a shame to stop him, isn't it? I think he's really enjoying himself there.
Yes, yeah. He'll get up and shake in a minute.
Oh, was that good, Milu? Oh. I've worn out the batteries on the vacuum doing this carpet. It's had a super going over, so when it goes up and store in a minute or two, it's got, it's clean. I'm going to stop you now, Milu, because I'm going to lift it up. We're going to lift this with these gadgets here. I'm going to lift the corner of this bureau and pull the carpet out.
Looking just like Fred did when his sofa was sold.
He did.
And moved from underneath him.
A few moments later, look at the dog's expression. Right. His carpet's gone. We've uplifted it. I've used that this gadgety thing, the ever so good for lifting furniture. A few blocks of wood on it. So Ruth moved all the ornaments off the top. And now then, we've had the inside. I won't show it's inside there because you'd be aghast to think that I could risk lifting it with all those things in it. Far too much to move, but it's full of glasses collected over the years. So lift it up, carpet's whipped from underneath. Just got to sweep the floor and put the furniture back. And poor old Milu has lost his carpet that he had a good groom on, haven't you, Milu? Here we are. Cracker Books, remember, some website address up here. There are 10 books you can download free of charge. There's a bit about Boston, 1960 to 1970. A book full of stories and pictures about Boston. That's probably the best one to advertise. It's a Rum Life book too, Boston, 1960 to 1970. You can download it free of charge. You can read individual stories in it. They're all freestanding stories. And then it follows on after that. There's the life at New Bolingbroke and then Northcote and the Horse Centre. And I haven't put together the book about the last few years at Northcote yet. I just too much on, When you're retired, you've got no time. And I love the garden here. So that's that bit. On Buzzsprout, there are over 200 podcasts you can download and listen to. Audio stories, and on this what you're watching now, YouTube, there's another 200 videos. Some I think are very interesting. I think some are exceptional, or so people tell me. There's something for everybody on here to look at. So thanks for being with us again today. Until the next time, cheerio.